Reflection on morality and ethics. First, let's define what these concepts mean. Morality, accepted in society, ideas about good and bad, right and wrong, good and evil, as well as a set of norms of behavior. Arising from these views, sometimes the term is used in relation not to the whole society, but to its part, for example, Christian morality, bourgeois morality, and so on. Wikipedia. That is, morality is the rules that determine what is good and what is bad. Morality is a moral quality of a person, some rules by which a person is guided in his choice. The term most often used in speech and literature is a synonym for morality, sometimes ethics. Morality is the subject of ethics as an academic discipline, what is studied by ethics. Wikipedia. That is, morality is a person's real observance of moral norms. What are the rules of morality reduced to? Treat others as you want them to treat you, the golden rule of morality. The expression is considered the golden rule of morality and is formulated in the Sermon on the Mount of Jesus Christ, which is described in the Bible. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, line 12. A similar thought is found in the Chinese philosopher Confucius, 551-479 BB, in Lun Yu. Do not do to a person what you do not wish for yourself. And then hatred in the state will disappear, hatred in the family will disappear. This idea was also expressed by the Hebrew philosopher Hillel, 112 BB-8 ad. When one non-believer declared that he was ready to accept Judaism, provided that he would be taught the entire Torah at once, while he was standing on one leg. Hillel replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another, this is the whole Torah." The expression is found in ancient religious sources and works, New Testament, Talmud, Quran, Confucius collections. The formulation of the Golden Rule contains something in common with the legal prescription of civil society. The exercise of human and civil rights and freedoms must not violate the rights and freedoms of others. Article 17 of the Constitution of the Russian Federation. The whole deep meaning of this expression has been formed in humanity since ancient times. Anyone who did not comply with this norm was expelled or destroyed by the community. This is how the community maintained its strength, stability, and survival. Communities that did not adhere to moral norms quickly slipped into gangsters. Such communities are quickly dying. In addition to destruction and misfortune, they left nothing behind. In the modern world, do with others the way you want to be treated with you. The golden rule of morality clearly connects with the main human rights and freedoms. The right to interact, association, cooperation. The right to dispose of property, health, time. Freedom of speech, belief, and belief are inviolable. Violence is a punishment for my freedoms and actions with my rights without my consent. Violence against rights and freedoms is a crime. Righteous violence against the offender is required. Let's look at these rights and freedoms from the point of view of the golden rule of morality. You do not want someone to impose something on you, then they demand it from you, then do not do this with other people. Because we have the right to interact. With whom I want to be friends with. The right to dispose of property and morality is even easier. You have no desire to be robbed, deceived, robbed. Then don't do it to other people. The right to dispose of health. You want to be beaten without your consent, poisoned with poisons of a nearby plant without your consent. Committed sexual acts without your consent, put medical experiments on you without your consent. No. So do with others as you want to be treated with you. The right to dispose of the time allotted to you in this world. You want to be taken away and locked up without your consent. They forbade you to be in the place where you want to be for some time. Forced to work, taking your time without your consent. No, I spend my time wherever I want. In the place where I want it. Let's see the freedom of speech and belief. You want to be crucified, burned alive, shot, hanged, tortured to death for your words and convictions. No. Treat others as you want them to treat you, the golden rule of morality. Right means to dispose and use. Freedom is without restrictions and without punishment. Any limitation of freedom is a framework of what is permitted. The sense of freedom in this case disappears completely. Join a group of noble, moral people. Links in the description. Introduce your friends with this information. See you next time.